This is a life and death matter. One of these bad installations look like where they took a shortcut with the vent pipe. When that furnace runs, that pipe gets extremely hot and it could cause a fire. One of the worst shortcuts that an installer can take with a new installation is a vent pipe. I have seen so many installations where instead of using double wall vent pipe like this one, you see how it has two layers, two different metals? They'll install a single wall, which is just the one layer of metal, and they'll put it right in the furnace closet. When that furnace runs, that pipe gets extremely hot and it could cause a fire. Right now I'm gonna show you what one of these bad installations look like where they took a shortcut with the vent pipe, and I'm gonna show you how to make that correction.
This had better be good.
So just like a fireplace has a chimney on the top to vent all the carbon monoxide and the smoke, so does a furnace. So you need to vent it properly. So don't take it lightly. This is a life and death matter. You need to make sure that that vent pipe is installed correctly. So call an expert.
I know from experience, dude.
Okay, you see that? That is single wall. Then it goes into a double wall. And then it goes back to a single wall. And not only that, look at this. Wow. See that? This is double wall. This is single wall. And then instead of using a increaser, they just put this aluminum tape that falls right off. So I'm gonna be taking that off and replacing it. They even put this upside down. So this is the crimp side. You see these little ridges? That's the crimp side. It's going into this one. This is the smooth side. Now you can't tell because it has tape on it, but even when you did run this as vent pipe, this piece is supposed to be on the bottom for obvious reasons. You know, when the gas, the carbon monoxide comes and gets pushed through, when it comes, it can come out through these little ridges. So that's why you want it to be the other way around. You want the gas to go this way. But it's upside down. Did they screw this one down? I don't think so. No, they didn't. Okay, so these will make good dryer vents. They're so thin metal too. The metal is super thin. Look inside, right? There you go. Put that flashlight on. There you go. And I'm gonna connect to that piece. I already got the correct pieces that go there. I'm gonna make sure that this is clear all the way through, and it is. But I knew that already. I was just showing you guys. It's double wall. It's good condition. It goes all the way through the roof. So let's go get that correct type of vent. Alright, so we're gonna go and check that. Get our correct type of vent pipe. It's even heavier. Now, this is what you want to do. You want to connect one of these 4-inch to 5-inch increasers. So I'm going to connect that to the top part and then my vent pipe. Probably won't use that piece. I'll probably use a combination of elbows and something like that. But this is the piece that has to go up there, 4-inch to 5-inch. Right here I'm using a Meravent brand. I don't get paid for that, but I'll go show you what it's supposed to look like when it's installed correctly. Well, I'll install it, but I don't recommend you do it because if anything happens, I don't want you to be telling me that it's my fault. Make sure and hire a professional, then you have somebody you can scream at if it goes wrong.
Could you do anything right, Patrice?
So first thing I'm gonna do, repair the damage that's been done to that, and then I'll shove this reducer, increaser into that pipe. I'll need my handy dandy screwdriver. And by the way, this is the same type of vent pipe that I purchased, the same brand. This piece is gonna have to be removed temporarily. And then there's a screw right here that I have to take off.
One eternity later.
See, All because somebody wanted to take a shortcut. Okay, there you go. Whew. Okay, so this part, you have to make sure that I push these in so that they grab that little edge. See the little edge? So I have to make sure that these are pushed in and grab it in on that edge. You see it? That way it doesn't slip out. You don't put screws on these, by the way. And this is what's supposed to hold it, are these edges that catch on it. There we go. All right, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right there. See that? You see that one? There. Maybe. I hope you were able to see that. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the rest of the pieces.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I should have the flashlight on. I can't tell if you guys have enough light, that's the problem. I'll put that light right there, hopefully it's enough. There, see, when the piece is new, you hear those snaps. Once it's up there, you'll see this little piece right here. You have to push that one in so that it can catch. Let's see. There's a piece right there that it catches onto. There. Okay. Alright. So now I'm gonna try to aim it towards the same direction. So make sure that these don't come off as I manipulate this. And I'm gonna turn this one. And you can only turn it to the right, don't turn it to the left. If you turn it too much to the left, these pieces will come off. Okay, so let's try that right there. So I'm just gonna turn the bottom piece because I need it to come out further more. The bottom piece, actually I gotta turn it the other way. Yeah, see? Something like that. Yeah, that should work. Okay, and that piece. Oh, I'm not sure if you saw that. I snapped this one in and I turned the bottom piece only. Okay, so this piece here, that one fits perfectly right there. Oh boy, look at that, just a small little piece there that I need. Wonder how much this one can go in. This is an adjustable. So this piece can slide to whatever size I need it to be. And then you tighten it with this set screw right here. Or locking screw, whatever you want to call it. Sure that this is down all the way so that there's no gaps. To make sure. Let's see. Is it? Oh yeah. Look at that. It's all the way down. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now it's safe. Now it's safe to use. This does get hot also, but it doesn't get as hot as a single wall. At least with this one, you get a chance to remove your hand. With the other one, is burns you pretty quick. Okay. Just making sure that it's not going to come off. Oh, I forgot to push this one in. Push this one in right here. There we go. All right. So, question for all you: should you screw the vent pipe here to the furnace? Let me know in the comments. But I do it only here though. I don't put screws on the rest of it. I don't push it all the way in, just enough to hold the vent pipe from becoming dislodged from there. mean, you could put a strap here if you wanted to, from there to here. Doesn't really need it. This piece is so solid holding this piece, so I think it's good. I say we are done. Let me know in the comments what you think as far as what I did here. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of opinions and I want to hear them all. Okay, so last point I wanted to make about that vent pipe is that the vent pipe that we're supposed to use on those gas furnaces is the double wall. The inside layer is made up of two layers. The inside layer is aluminum and it heats up quickly and it helps to draw out for the hot air rises, so it helps to pull the spent gas fumes out, you know, the carbon monoxide. And the outer, there's the gap in between is kind of like a little insulation. It kind of works like a little bit of insulation, and then which is protected by the outer layer of that metal. So that insulation helps to keep the pipe a little bit cooler, and it makes it more safe. So that's it. Make sure that you check with your nearest technician to make sure that you have the correct pipe if you can't tell yourself. So have a nice day.